So what's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Dalek JD, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a very short and sweet guide on a brand new Easter egg that was just solved on Black Ops 4 Zombies, which is to upgrade your Bowie knife. Now, this is insane because throughout all of Black Ops Zombies, we've never once been able to upgrade the Bowie knife, but now we can. As someone that's played Black Ops Zombies since World at War and the introduction of the Bowie knife, it's so cool that we now finally have an official upgrade to it. And that's like 10 years later from having this thing introduced to us, which is amazing. I'd love to know down below in the comments what you guys think of an upgraded Bowie knife down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, you find it informative, I really appreciate you guys dropping a like rating. And this Bowie knife upgrade seems to be tied towards the Chaos story, and it's a very easy and fun upgrade process to do, with the effects of it being very cool. And as you can see here, when you knife certain zombies, they will actually puke out vomit before dying, and this will guarantee your Bowie knife to be a one knife kill to any round on a particular cooldown timer, and we'll explain that as we get into it. But I want to give credit where credit's due to the original founder of this, which you can find linked down below in the description. Big shout out to him, as without him, none of us would be aware that this was possible. Now, in order for you to get the Bowie knife upgraded, you're going to have to, of course, load up Voyage of Despair on Classic, and we're going to be going for the Bowie knife. You've got to buy the original Bowie knife, and you can find that in 2 locations. Because this map is so big, and there's 2 different pathways you can take on this map, you're obviously going to have 2 locations for you to get the Bowie knife. The first location for this can be in the galley, which is just past the dining hall, or it can be in first class where the Zeus perk is on the wall here. It's going to cost you 3,000 points, so whenever you've got 3,000 points spare, just go ahead and buy the Bowie knife. And as I'm sure all of you are aware, the Bowie knife is a 1 knife kill up until round 10, where it becomes a 2 knife kill and then eventually a 3 knife kill. But we're going to change that and make this thing a instant knife kill on any round, but we're going to explain exactly how that works. But once you've gotten that, you're going to need to play on to round 14, as until round 14 you won't have any Blightfather spawn in, and the Blightfather is what we're going to need in order for us to get this. Now, once you have a Blightfather in, I advise you to clear out the round so there aren't any other zombies, because this can be quite a hectic thing to do. But all we're going to need to do is simply knife the Blightfather 9 times. That's all we need to do. So when the Blightfather initially first spawned in, I saw it coming out of a zombie. I tried to start knifing it immediately. And then after that, I was running the zombies around the poop deck until I got to the end of the round and there were no more zombies. Now, I would advise, if you are doing this, put on Dying Wish just in case, because there's a good chance that you can go down during this. But any other alternative methods is when the Blightfather is trying to grab you with his tongue and does pull you in, you can just use the Bowie knife to get out of that, and you can just repeat that 9 times if you want to, as a kind of safe way, as the zombies can't actually hit you whilst you're in that animation of being sort of tongued towards the Blightfather. But I just got to the end of the round here and knifed it 9 times, and when you've done it successfully, you'll notice that there'll be another animation where your character will pull out the Bowie knife. It won't look any different, but from this point onwards, every so often, I think this is time-based, I think it's maybe once every 20 seconds or so, maybe 30 seconds, if you knife a zombie, it's going to be stationary, it's going to be shaking, and it's going to be puking vomit everywhere. And this is to simulate what the Blightfather does, because as you guys probably know at this point, he likes to puke on all sorts, wall buys, mystery boxes, all that sort of thing. So the zombies are sort of simulating what the Blightfather does, and some of the quotes you get from the characters adds to a bit of the story that perhaps the zombies are actually feeling a bit seasick on Voyage of Despair, and that's why they're puking everywhere. Now, past round 10, the Bowie knife is not a 1 knife kill, but this will guarantee you a 1 knife kill on any zombie from any round upwards. Now, this effect only seems to activate once every 30 seconds or so, so it's not like you're going to be going in and knifing all of the zombies and getting 1 hit. Unfortunately, that's not how this upgraded Bowie knife works, but there will always be a chance where at one point you'll just knife and the zombie will die after a few seconds of it startling and shaking around and vomiting everywhere. So if you're someone that buys the Bowie knife to maximize kills and points, which doesn't really seem to be a thing in this game, unfortunately, because they've changed the point system, but if you are someone that buys the Bowie knife anyway, you might want to do this because it might save your life if you get into a situation where you get trapped in a corner by a zombie, you can just knife it and it will guarantee to die. Now, unfortunately as well, the vomiting effect doesn't seem to add on to any of the other zombies you might have in a horde. So if one zombie in particular has died from the upgraded effect, it's not going to affect any other zombies, unfortunately. But still a really cool upgrade process nonetheless, and an Easter egg that we didn't know existed up until now. It's so cool that we're still finding stuff inside of Black Ops 4 Zombies, and they've really just packed it to the rafters with tons and tons of little Easter eggs. If you guys enjoyed this video, you found it useful, a like rating would be very much appreciated. Earlier on today, I uploaded a ultimate guide to Classified, which is a series I'm doing where I go to each map and I give you an ultimate guide on how to play it, including full walkthroughs of everything you'd ever need, such as how to get the power and Pack-a-Punch open on round 1, how to build the shield by round 1, how to get Project Scaddy done, all the buildables, all the locations, a full map walkthrough, and a high round strategy guide. I've done this series on Blood of the Dead as well, and I'm going to continue it for the other maps on Black Ops 4 Zombies, and the reception on the video that I done for Blood was incredible. So I've done one again for Classified, which I uploaded earlier today. So if you missed that, or if you are someone which needs some help and wants to see the ultimate way to play Classified, then I'll have that for you on your screen right now, and it has been for a little while. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.